it seems to be true that Roger Clemens has signed with the Sugar Land Skeeters of Texas in the Independent Atlantic League. He signed on Monday. He's expected to start on Friday. Clemens is 50 years old, but the man is actually, clocked at 87 miles an hour for his fastball, and all of his pitches were working. Now, this comes from his agent, Randy Hendricks. So let's be honest, I'm sure his opinion is a little more biased. Jeremy says Roger Clemens can really Oh, I'm not even reading that one. He doesn't like Roger Clemens. Let's just put it that way. But Clemens is expected to start on Friday for the minor league, on Saturday for the minor league team at home against Bridgeport. Now, Clemens, most of us know, was acquitted in June of the charges that he lied to Congress when he denied using performance-enhancing drugs. He hasn't played for a team since pitching for the Yankees in 2007 at age 45, where he went 6-6 in 18 games with a 4.18 ERA. Now, he didn't play that well, but he didn't play terribly. Now, I will say, in my opinion, this is more about publicity and attention than it is about anything else. Now, in a press conference yesterday, I know he said something about, well, after this start, we'll just see. Now, I don't know if he's trying to lead people on and get you excited and think, oh, well, or maybe not even excited, because I don't think many people care that much about seeing Roger Clemens make a return. But I really do think this is about attention. He apparently threw a 3-inning simulated game after an extensive workout and warm-up, and that's where his fastball was clocked at 87 miles an hour. And I just think it's, without a doubt, more about attention than anything else. Christina, I do not know what you think, and I would love to know what you do think about this. I know you're a Yankee fan, so you got to have some type of opinion on this. If you guys want to talk about this, you can always call in 201-430-2119. Jeremy, I'm with you. I hope he gets lit up and they're like, you know what? This probably wasn't the smartest decision for me. Like 80 runs in the first inning. Now, Jeremy, that might be a little overboard. You might get away with 8 runs in the first inning. I think that's a little more realistic. 80 runs in the first inning, I think we're pushing it. Now, let's be honest. But I really just don't see this being about anything more than some publicity. Now, if he steps up and he whizzes it past, all 27 at-bats and gets through the minimum pitches and the whole 9 and doesn't walk anybody and K's half the team and, all that crap, well, then we got to give him a chance. But Jeremy puts, I hope none of the other pitchers show up and he can't leave and has to finish the game. AKA, Jeremy is hoping that Roger Clemens has to pitch all 9 innings and is so shot that he can't use his arm anymore, Jeremy. That's pretty much the vibe I get from it. I think Jeremy's aiming for Clemens to have like Tommy John surgery after this game and be done and not be able to play. Look, 50 years old, dude, I'm not saying that you can't make a comeback. If you had the passion and the heart to give it all the effort you've got, then you have the right to make a comeback because you're going to give it everything you got. You don't ever want to see some guy try to come and make a comeback and then just half-ass it. You want to see all the effort. You want to see him give it everything he's got. And if he doesn't do that, then you're just wasting everybody's time, and it's that simple. And none of us want to deal with that. I will say, though, good for him in the idea that you've got the balls to try this. I mean, you got to give him that much. At 50 years old, it's not that easy to say to yourself, yeah, I'll go out there and give it a shot. I'll go out there and see if I can still play with the young kids. It's just not that easy to say that. Now, do I think he's going to be able to do it? No. Jeremy mentions maybe he needs money, and Jeremy, that's a really good point. Like we just said, with him doing all the court stuff against Congress, that just ended in June. Those lawyers cost a lot of money, and they want their money. They got their bills to pay as well. So, Jeremy, that's actually not that far-fetched of an idea. Now, I don't know the details on the contract That I do not know, so I don't know if he got, a nice deal out of it, or did he just get, the opportunity to come play and didn't really get much of a deal out of it. So that's what I don't know. I'm interested to see if, how do you say this? I'm interested to see, I guess, I'm interested to see him pitch. I don't know how else to say it. I'm interested to see him pitch. I'm interested to see if he can control his stuff. I'm interested to see if he can, how do you say, be the Rocket. I mean, I don't expect him to be the normal Roger Clemens guy that we all grew up watching. But at the same time, maybe he steps up and he pitches really well. I really have no idea, to be honest with you. So either which way, Roger Clemens returning back to baseball after a hiatus of 5 years and legal issues behind him. He's now 50 years old. And pretty much it's time to see if this is about publicity, if this is about him trying to, get back into baseball for real, or if he just wants to pitch for a minor league team just to pitch and live his life like that. Maybe this has nothing to do with getting back into the majors, and maybe this is only about pitching again. Maybe he just wants to pitch, feeling that the whole, Congress thing is behind him now. Maybe he wants to pitch with a clean slate. I have no idea. But I really do, I'm really interested in seeing him pitch. I am. Jeremy, even though you hate him and you want him to do bad, you can't lie. A party is interested in seeing how well he pitches, what he does, and whether he gets lit up the way you're hoping he gets lit up. But I personally hope Roger Clemens looks good, has a bad moment or two, and looks good. I'd like to see both sides. I would love, more than anything, to see a 50-year-old dude come out and school people. I know it's Roger Clemens, but I'm not a Yankee fan. I wasn't a Red Sox fan. I have no care about Roger Clemens either which way or the other. I am a Met fan. They suck, so I don't need to hate Roger Clemens. What I do need to do is enjoy sports, and seeing a 50-year-old Roger Clemens go out there and try to play is just going to be fun. Thank you. Beasley agrees with me. He's done this his whole life, so it could just be, so that he can keep doing it. Minor league baseball, a lot of older guys will tell you is some of the most fun they had in the majors coming up. Because the minor league baseball, you're taking the bus together, you really develop some more friendships. Now guys are, just as likely to go to a different team or get traded or cut or whatever it might be. But at the same time, you develop a nice rapport with a lot of the guys that are in the minor league system with you. You guys are all in the same spot. You're all paying dues. You're all trying to make it to your, to the next level. Maybe Roger Clemens just wants to get back to the camaraderie of baseball and wants to get back to enjoying being a pitcher. It could be that simple.